It seems like investors are looking at Bitcoin as somewhat mysterious. And it reminds me, and complicated, and they're trying to figure out, how does this work? Well, I remember very well from the early days of the internet, because I struggled with this. Okay, I have to know what a router is and a header and a packet and at the end of the day, I really didn't. I needed to know that Cisco was able to put this together back then in the day. That was a very centralized solution. Today, we have a very decentralized solution. And the same thing, what we need to understand are the applications that we're talking about with this new ecosystem.
It's funny because there's a classic joke in crypto that is crypto is the intersection of everything people don't understand about monetary policy coupled with everything people don't understand about how the internet works. And that combination can be really intimidating and really challenging. The analogy I use a lot is an ATM, actually, as opposed to routers, is everyone has used a cash machine at some point in their life, somewhere, and probably somewhere that is not their hometown or their home state or possibly even their home country. Mm-hmm. You put a card, a piece of plastic, into a machine thousands of miles away from home, put a code in, and they're going to give you a bearer asset on demand right there against the promise of a bank thousands of miles away that they're somehow going to reimburse them. Mm-hmm. Complete insanity when you break it down that way. How does that work? I have no idea. I also, by the way, have no interest in that. I'm very excited to take my money and walk away and go buy a soda or whatever it is I was going to go do. And I think crypto falls in that same category. At the end of the day, financial innovation should feel seamless and kind of like magic. And I think crypto is still at that place where it's struggling with that user experience, and that barrier to entry feels a lot higher than it actually organically needs to be. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't do the best job of fostering people's curiosity around this, because I think people are a little bit curious about what's actually going on in this space, but that barrier of feeling like you need all that technical detail is hard, as opposed to focusing on really what that transformational innovation at a fundamental core level really is.
Yeah, I think the other thing we need here is regulatory clarity, because the financial system, there are a lot of nefarious characters who would like to invade it and hack into it. And so this idea of regulation, anti-money laundering, know your customer, AML, KYC, I think that from an institutional point of view in particular, that clarity is going to bring more or add more interest to the ecosystem. Before, there was an excuse, well, it's not regulated, so, if they're not there, I'm not there. Now, if we're right and this is a new asset class, they will have to pay attention.
Yes, 100%. And we're just at the cusp of it. Mm-hmm.